Warning, the following program may cause heart rates to rise and may cause excitement in the pant region.
Round 7 of the Virtual Focus Cup hosted by Next Gen comes from Interlagos. This track, like last round at Fuji, will bring battles throughout the race from start to finish. It's a fast flowing track, has a couple of slow corners as well, so it will test the skill of drivers, but he who dares wins is the mentality that will bring out the champions of this race, and tyres in race 2 will definitely be tested. So let's jump to the grid for race 1. F12 4WS was the man who got pole in qualifying, followed by NGR Saxo and Bert Halbam 89. So the usual suspects up in the top 3. Psychodynamics 89, who's back with the Focus League, gets 4th as well, and Jack TM 53 Synopsis in 5th. But the race is go. 10 laps of pure focus action now underway. So let's see how they get on. Approach to the first corner, on board with Bert Halbam 89 here. Sticking with the front runners F12 and NGR Saxo. Psychodynamics right on his tail there. He's trying to get down the inside of him now. Has he managed to do it? Yes, Psychodynamics 89 now into 3rd. No, back into 4th now. So those trading positions. And there is a huge gaggle of focuses crawling up behind him, on board with NGR Bigsy here. He's got Jack TM 53 Synopsis just behind him. Won't be easy to get past these two as they battle out in front of him though. Psychodynamics sticking with Bert Halbam here. He's on the outside for the corner. Bert Halbam just in front of him. But Bigsy sticking with Bigsy has caught up here. Jack's got to follow him. The Burnt Fry 699 just behind them in the red Mintex Ford Focus as well. But Bigsy running very well here. Not forgetting Bigsy in the Pro-Am class. The driver's in front and behind him actually in the Pro class. NGR Darksykes, brother of NGR Bigsy, having a battle with Peter Jam 026 here. Darksykes this week has announced that he will be fully attending the rest of the season as well. And why not? These cars are awesome to drive. Psychodynamics has dropped off a little bit from Bert Halbam here, so he's coming under attack from NGR Bigsy, who we're on board with now. They're approaching the home straight to start lap 2 of 10. And this is where the slipstream can really come into effect. Bigsy's going to go down the inside. We're on here. We're watching the Burnt Fry 699. Is he going to be able to get past Jack? He's going for it. Has he made it stick? Yep, what a move by the Burnt Fry. Will hopefully catch back up, but there's battles going on at the back of the grid. Oh no, that's Ferret, who's new to the league at the moment. Ferret WYX is his name. Awesome liveried Focus that there. But battle for 10th with Happy HPK and Shadow Stalker DBS and 11th. Shadow thinking about making a move here. No, he backs out of it. Oh, Happy HPK locks up, slides out, gets back in front of Shadow Stalker though. We're on board with Shadow Stalker. We don't normally see battles at the back, but it's nice to see that it is going on. There's also battles going on here as well. Peter Jam 026 coming under attack from NGR Darksykes. And battles going on here as well. The Burnt Fry 699 still. NGR Bigsy holds on. Oh, going down the inside. He's let that happen. There's nothing he's going to be able to do but that. A good move from the Burnt Fry 699 to get down the inside. Jack's going to follow through as well. Is he? No, Bigsy is holding on. He's fighting back as well. I think he's going to get the place back. Bigsy holds that inside line. And he gets back into 5th just about. No, Burnt Fry now we're back into 5th. Bigsy needs to be careful because Jack's going to take that place as well. There's nothing that Bigsy's going to be able to do about it. He could move over and defend. We're on board with NGR Darksykes here though. He gets a good view of the action all in front of him. Oh, Bigsy could lose out to Jack. Jack's going to go down the inside here. Bigsy does lose out. He's got Peter Jam 026 behind him, who's also in the Pro-Am class. So that's who he really wants to defend against. The guys in front are now all in the pro class, so he hasn't got to worry about any pro-am drivers at the moment scoring ahead of him. He's bringing the battle to him though. Goes out very wide there, uses the runoff. So does Peter Jam 026 just behind him. NGR Dark Sykes, not forgetting he's the brother of NGR Big Z. So let's see how those two battle it out. A lot of cars ghosting at the moment as well on some of the corners. Big Z will have to be careful. NGR Dark Sykes is definitely catching up on him here. Oh, has to brake hard there, Dark Sykes, to avoid any contact. I'm sure NGR Dark Sykes would love to take a win over his brother. But back at the front, NGR Saxo leads the way, very closely followed by Bert Halbam 89, and Psychodynamics not out of the running yet either. Good drive from Bert Halbam 89 here. Is he going to be able to get the move done before the corner? He's not. He's just going to miss out on it. He's very, very close to Saxo though. Saxo holding that inside line. Oh, took a little bit of a cut there, shall we say, did Saxo. On board with Bert Halbam now. He almost down the side of him. I don't think he's going to be able to make it stick though, is he? Saxo gives him room, but Halbam's definitely going to take first here. Saxo needs to hold this line now though. Psychodynamics 89 coming up behind him as well. Saxo is holding on to first just about, but Halbam's come down the inside of him now. Little bit of a lean on there, but nothing too bad really. Psychodynamics, it's 69 not 89, sorry, apologise about the name error there. He'll be wanting to stick with these guys, let them battle it out. Hopefully something comes of it and then he can capitalise on it. F12 4-way S currently running in 4th. On board with Saxo. But Halbam needs to finish above him. Saxo, the end of last round, still leading the way in the championship. So Bert Halbam needs all those extra points on him that he can get. But back with this mid-pack battle. Jack TM53, get words out again, it's always his name that I struggle with. Jack TM53 Synopsis in 5th. But look at this, NGR Big Z goes out wide. He's definitely going to think about going for a long sweeping line through the first corner. Oh, that's the Burt Fry 699 who's going off in the distance there. Uses the runoff, avoids contact with anyone. Peter Jam 026 unfortunately not close enough to capitalise on that mistake from the Burnt Fry though. But that has allowed NGR Dark Sykes to move up to 7th. Back with the battle at the front. Now Saxo has pulled away from Bert Halbam 89. He was now come under attack from Psychodynamics, and F12 has caught up to this battle as well. Any of these four could take the overall win from race 1. Psycho using the curbs to his advantage there. He's got to defend from F12 though. And Bert Halbam having to defend as well, on board with F12 here. Saxo slightly running away with these three battling it out. He's not out of the woods though. Oh, all three going off a little bit wide there. That'll allow Saxo just to pull away very, very slightly. We have just started lap 6 of 10. But NGR Big Z will be very, very pleased with this performance. Has improved each round, I feel, NGR Bigsy. Just needs a little bit of luck to get onto the podium though. The likes of the guys running at the front, not an easy thing to do. But he is applying this pressure to Jack TM53 Synopsis. Jack again holding that inside line. A little bit of a lock up there. NGR Bigsy going out wide. He's got a good drive here though. He's going to have the inside line for the next corner. They're side by side. He gets into 5th. Is he going to be able to hold it? Jack's back into 5th. Bigsy slows it down. Bigsy's not going to force any errors. We're back with the front runners here though, but haven't come under attack from F12. So Psychodynamics now into 2nd, but now into 3rd. F12 still in 4th. So Psychodynamics, welcome back to the Focus League. Back with the mid-pack as well. Jack just can't shake NGR Bigsy, who again cannot get rid of his brother, who's running the Power Flex liveried Ford Focus. Pete Jammer's got the Pro with Burnt Fry 699 coming up behind him. NGR Bigsy taking that wide line. Dark Sykes following it as well. Gets a very good drive through the corner there, Bigsy. And a man who we haven't really seen anything of this race, Con Reese, not too sure what's happened. And Happy HPK and Shadowstalker DBS still battling out. Shadowstalker back wheel goes on the grass. He's able to get it under control, but will lose a lot of time with that, unfortunately for him. A man who hasn't lost any time though, Psychodynamics 89, bringing the fight to NGR Saxo. And Jack is still under attack from NGR Bigsy. Jack takes back 5th place. Bigsy takes back 5th place. NGR Dark Sykes is ready to take a piece as well if he can. And now Jack on the inside takes back 5th place. Oh, here comes Dark Sykes for a look. We're on board with Bigsy though. And the Burnt Fry 699 catching up to these guys as well. So Jack needs to be careful. The last thing he needs is another car added to the mix trying to get past him. Bigsy now back into 5th place. But as we've seen, Bigsy likes to take the outside line in corner 1. Jack's got that line for him now, so how's Bigsy going to handle this? He's going to have to change how he attacks the corner. Oh, NGR Dark Sykes unfortunately not doing too well there. Goes down to 9th. That's a real shame for him. Back at the front, F12 still in 4th, but holding on to 3rd place. Still no change at the top as well. Saxo still holds on to 1st. But have them slightly tighter on the inside. Psychodynamics is not letting Saxo get away. The Burnt Fry 699 is coming up to Bigsy here. Jack will probably be happy about that actually. That'll make Bigsy concentrate on his mirrors more than what's going on in front of him. But I'll put a little bit of space in between him and F12. The same can't be said for Saxo and Psycho. He's not shaking him at all. We're about to start the penultimate lap. Lap 9 of 10. Close to the grass there. We've seen that catch a couple of the drivers out. But both make it through. Maximum concentration needed here from both drivers. Some say it's easier to attack than to defend. I think Psycho would disagree. Oh, very, very close to Saxo here, though. Saxo holding that inside line. Good defensive driving from Saxo here. Psycho will need to rethink his plan to get past. But Saxo, such a good defensive driver. Absolute phenomenal drive from Bigsy, again bringing the pressure to Jack here. On board with the burnt fry. Good view of the battle in front of him. Bigsy needs to be careful here. On board with Bigsy. He's done very, very well this race. And now Saxo starts his final lap. Has put a little bit of distance between Psycho and himself. But this is where the real battle is. Bigsy now going for his typical line through corner 1. Closes the gap on Jack. Gets a very good drive out the corner. He's carrying good momentum here. Jack needs to be careful now. It's the final lap. We have seen him lose out to Bigsy. Coming up to this sector in the track. We'll try and keep up with all the battles going on. Oh, Bert Fry. I thought he got down the side of Bigsy there. Bigsy needs to be careful here. I mean, it will be scored that Bigsy will get top point scoring in the Pro-Am anyway, so it doesn't really matter if the burnt fry gets ahead of him. It's obviously just bragging rights to finish above a pro driver. But here comes Saxo. He's definitely got the win. Psychodynamics is going to take second. Well done to Saxo for that. But Halbum 89 will take third. Fourth goes to F12. I think Jack is going to take fifth. I don't think Bigsy's going to have enough to get down the side of him now. So Bigsy 6th, well done to him, great drive. The Burnt Fry 699 7th, NGR Darksight, good drive from him in 8th. Peter Jam 026 in 9th. Con Reese, not sure what happened to him this race. He finishes 10th, 11th if Happy HPK, 12th Shadow Stalker DBS, and then 13th is Ferret. Well done to all the drivers. Very, very close battles throughout the field there. The front four and then this middle four as well. Jack held on for dear life, but well done to this guy, NGR Bigsy. Absolutely superb race for him. He'll be very, very pleased with that. And NGR Darksight's loving the league at the moment. So on to race 2. Conreese, the man who gets pole. He'll be hoping for a much better race than the first one. The Burt Fry 699 in second, Jack in third, and F12 fourth. Burt Halbum in fifth, Psycho in sixth, Saxo 7th. Let's see if anything changes going into corner 1. F12 going down the inside of Jack here. Is he going to be able to carry it through? Yes, F12 into second, so good start from him. Makes his way up the field. Jack going down to 6, losing out a couple of places there. So now everyone will just stick with each other. Not forgetting tyre wear is on now. So that's the thing, if you push too hard, that will definitely have a detriment to this race. So you do need to change your tactics. Your driving style needs to be changed slightly as well. But the Burnt Fry 699 in first. Oh, F12, a little bit of wobbly there. The back end just getting a little bit loose on him. That's allowed Bert Halman to go into second place. He could lose out a couple more places here as well. He's got his line covered though. But NGR Saxo slicing his way through the field here. Conrees in 4th at the moment. 3rd now. And NGR Saxo in 6th. 5th. Very bunched up there. Try and keep it as clean as possible. But this is what the Focus League is bringing us. It's just door-to-door racing. Conrees back into 3rd. Jack in 4th. He has got NGR Saxo in 5th behind him though. And pretty much the rest of the field actually as well. Ferret actually doing 8th at the moment as well. So doing very, very well. And that's just how fast those cars are going. Burnt Fry going on the outside line of the corner. On board with him now as he tries to upset Bert Halbam 89 in front of him. But there is just a massive line. All queuing up for 3rd place. All wanting a piece of the action. Oh, Conrees losing out here. He's going to come back on track, but he's going to lose just 1 place. He does lose out just 1 place. He's going to keep this inside line. So we're on board with F12. Good view of the action in front of him here. Oh, Conrees going out wide there as well. Conrees not having the best of races at the moment though. Sometimes the track just doesn't gel with the driver. Oh, Jack has to brake hard there to avoid any contact with Saxo. That allows Psychodynamics to catch up to him. F12 trying to do a move here. Just look at that line of focuses. Just takes one little mistake. Ferret has actually dropped down to 11th as well. It's very, very close for 4th. F12 now into 5th. Everyone really taking a similar line through the track. Bigsy battling out with his closest rival in the Pro-Am table, Peter Jam 026. A little bit of a lock up from the drivers there as well. Peter Jam holds that position at the moment. Bigsy coming under attack from NGR Dark Sykes as well. On board with Dark Sykes here. Back with the front runners. Psychodynamics 89 in 4th. Can see a battling NGR Saxo and Burnt Fry 699 on board with Saxo here. He's going to go down the inside now. Burnt Fry's holding on. Goes out a little bit wide but holds on to that 3rd place. Just, oh, 2nd place I should say. I think they did actually just change just a little bit. Look at this. Psychodynamics is ready to pounce. There was no way through for him. The Burnt Fry is losing out there. Great move from Psychodynamics 89 to put him into third. Absolutely nothing the Burnt Fry could do about that. The Burnt Fry again, another driver that just over the weeks we've just seen him improve. Really gets involved in the front battles now as well. Going down the inside here, the Burnt Fry 699 takes back third. Good move again. Really good battles so far from the Focus League this week. And look at that, Burnt Fry. Hopefully we'll go back to it soon. But Peter Jam 026 coming under attack from NGR Dark Sykes now. So Bigsy losing out to his brother at the moment. Oh, don't know if that was a slight little touch or not. It might have been. Bigsy did seem to slow down there. Just a way of an apology. So Bigsy, NGR Bigsy did get past. Sorry, it was Dark Sykes that slowed down. On board with F12 4YS now. Hear the tyres screeching. Again, you just need to be careful how hard you push these cars. F12, little bit easy there. Burnt Fry out. Well, saying that though, Burnt Fry still in fourth. And that is the great thing about this track. Oh, F12 going out very, very wide. Gets on the grass. He's losing a lot of places. Now, could that be a sign of tyre wear? We're only 4 laps in. Now, F12 sticking very left on the track. F12 is pitting in, so yep, does look like it is a sign of tyre wear, so he's the first to pit. We'll see if that plays to advantage later on in the race. Race 2 is a 20-minute race. As soon as the clock strikes 20 minutes, those who are still out on track will reach the final lap. But Psychodynamics 89 in second here at NGR Saxo, coming down the inside of him. Psychodynamics holds on to second place at the moment. I wonder when these guys... Oh, Saxo getting a little bit wobbly there. I think it won't be long until we see these guys pit. Now we know some of these like to stay out as long as they can. I think maybe on this track it's not the best idea though. Just Saxo very, very close to Psychodynamics there. Just feathering the throttle, try and get as much power down as you can without upsetting the balance of the car. And NGR Dark Sykes and Bigsy battling out here as well. Peter Jam 026 has fallen down to 9th there as well, so something's happened with him. But Bigsy in 7th, Dark Sykes 8th. Oh, Bigsy going out very wide there. That's going to allow Dark Sykes to get past. Is it? Isn't it? I think it is. Yes, just about gets past now. Bert Halbam 89 now pitting as well. Normally we see NGR Bigsy pit in, but no, he's choosing to stay out. These guys also chose to stay out. Psychodynamics 89 actually into first as well. So we missed that change. Again, could be tyre wear. Maybe Saxo's pushed a little bit harder. Doesn't have the same grip levels. Psycho going out very wide there. Saxo's going to push this little Focus as hard as he can. He's down the inside. He's got the inside line for the corner now. Back into first he goes. They lean on each other. Psycho just bring this fight back to him though. Little dab of the brakes. Oh God, Saxo goes out on the grass, so does Psychodynamics. Sometimes that happens. You see the driver in front of you do it and you just seem to trace his line. Peter Jam 026 also choosing that line through the corner as well. Darksite's on the attack again. There's Bert Halbum, not forgetting Bert Halbum has pitted, so he'll be on fresher tyres than these guys. Oh, very, very close to NGR Darksite here. Now, does need to be careful because if NGR Darksite wants to pit, he's not going to be able to. F12 down in 11th, not forgetting he had that off moment and then has already pitted. Oh, little bit of a elbows out move there onto Happy HPK. Puts his lights on, I think, to apologise about that. A little bit of a forceful pass though. You can see a lot of the guys are pitted now. NGR Bigsy, Darksite, Shadow Stalker. But this guy, the Burnt Fry 699, staying out. Con Reese also staying out as well. These two still battling out. Psychodynamics and NGR Saxo. Psycho gets a good line through the corner. F12 now up to 6th place. Oh, on the grass there. Was lucky not to get the car facing sideways then, really. Conreese at the moment in second, so having a much better race. Does have to pit though. I don't think it'll be long before we see the Burnt Fry or Conreese pit. So Jack's in 7th, but just behind F12, so Jack will have the fresher tyres on. That could play an advantage.
Wait, can I have the
Psycho really, really under attack from NGR Saxo here. NGR Saxo thinks about going left. Moves back in. We'll get that slipstream. The Burnt Fry and Conreese now choosing to pit in to change their tyres as well, so they'll fall down the order. And that allows Psychodynamics to take second. NGR Saxo to take third. Bert Halbum 89 still in first. Now are these guys going to be able to close the gap? Bert Halbum has a huge advantage over first place at this moment in time though. Can probably afford just to relax a little bit, not push his tyres too hard. This guy though, F12, unfortunately doesn't have that luxury. He's coming under attack from Jack, and Psychodynamics 89 certainly doesn't have that luxury either. Psycho is not going to make it easy. On board with NGR Saxo. Here the tyres screeching as they throw these Ford Focuses round. This guy still leads the way. Does actually look like they might be closing the gap a little bit on Bert Halbum here. Very, very close. You can't really get much closer than that without touching, really. Psychodynamics 89 using the runoff there to his advantage. Jack put a little bit of distance between him and F12. Now Saxo gonna use the slipstream and then think about going out. Saxo not really forcing anything there. Could be tactics of saving his tyres. We've got about 6 minutes left to go in the race. So could just be holding on, just keep applying the pressure, try and force an error. Just reserving his tyres as well. He is just absolutely sticking to Psychodynamics 89 though. Good driving from Saxo. It is a lot harder than it looks to drive that close. Well, braking for corners as well. It's not an easy thing to do without making contact. But Saxo is doing it. Saxo gets a very good drive here. He's not forcing any issue at the moment though. Psychodynamics 89. Very, very lucky that Saxo didn't take advantage of that gap that opened up there though. I'm not sure why Saxo didn't. I do think it's a case that he's just saving his tyres. He doesn't want to attack too much at the moment. Risk losing too much grip. Oh, both go out very wide there. Saxo very lucky to keep it going. Very, very lucky there. That may just mean that Saxo just chills out just a little bit. Doubtful, but he can afford to just back off just a little bit. Jack TM53 Synopsis in 4th, but the battle for 5th is going on between these three. Conrees going down the inside of the Burnt Fry makes it happen. Good move from Conrees there. Back at the front with a battle for 2nd. And Psychodynamics is holding on. Back with the mid-pack. Burnt Fry going for the side of Conrees there. Sticks his elbow out, goes out. Yeah, not really the cleanest of passes from the Burnt Fry. But when racing isn't this intense, sometimes you go for the move and you stick with it. That's a newcomer to league, Ferret there. He's just letting the front runners go by. F12 coming under attack now out from the left and the right. Conree's trying to find a way past here. F12 holds that inside line, gets it covered. Conrees now got the inside line though. Is he able to do it before the corner? Yes he is. He goes into 5th. F12 now down to 6th. Could lose 7th here to the Burnt Fry. No, he doesn't though. There's NGR Bigsy just in the distance behind them. And NGR Dark Sykes. But the battle for 5th is heating up now. 2 minutes left in the race. F12 going to go for that long sweeping line down the inside. The Burnt Fry 699 going late down the inside here. A little bit of a touch pushes Conrees out. Oh, Conrees comes back on track. Knocks the F12. Oh, Bigsy really did well to avoid that there. I think what happened is the Burnt Fry pushed Conrees out. He come out, obviously pulled it back onto the track, but couldn't get it under control in time, and unfortunately F12 losing out there. Now we see Saxo pushing. Oh, Saxo takes a bit of the grass there, eases off though. Doesn't gain anything from that. But yeah, an interesting line from Saxo on that corner to say the least. And Saxo also another week where he's not hit the pit walls when he's choose the pit, so he's been practicing on that. They've definitely closed the gap to Burnt Halbum as well. I think they're going to pass the line as well just before the timer. Yeah, they're going to pass the line before the time runs out, so they will definitely have another lap to do. But they're definitely closing the gap to Burnt Halbum. Are they going to be able to bring this fight to Burnt Halbum now? That this is definitely the final lap. We've got officially now 10 seconds left on the clock. Now Saxo is going to push hard. Psychodynamics just has to defend like he has done all the race. Saxo, is he going to go for a late change here? No, he's still sticking with him. Couldn't get it done before the corner. Now we've seen people lose out positions on this part of the track throughout the 2 races. They're chopping and changing now. Psychodynamics knows he needs to hold on. He's going to hold this inside line, but Saxo's now going to have the inside line for the next corner. Nothing the Psycho could do about that, unfortunately. Psycho trying to get down the inside here. He's done it. Yes, he has. Saxo still holds on to second place. I think Saxo might have done it, but Halbum is not too far in front as well. Back with the mid-pack. Back with the front though. Here's Bert Halbum. I think he's done enough to hold on to first. Saxo probably could have just done with one more lap. But Halbum will definitely be taking first. Saxo will take second. Great result for him. Great week again for Bert Halbum. So Saxo second. Psychodynamics 89 held on for as long as he could. He'll take third. Jack TM53 for Synopsis takes fourth. The Burnt Fry 699 will cross the line in fifth. Conreese 6th. NGR Big Z 7th. F12 4YS unlucky. In what happened to him, he'll get 8th. NGR Dark Sykes 9th. Peter Jam 026 10th. Happy HPK 11th. And Shadow Stalker DBS takes 12th. And then Ferret takes 13th. So let's look at the tables so far. Leading the way, NGR Saxo 251, Bert Halbum 89. Closing the gap though with 231. Jack TM53 Synopsis in third. Psychodynamics in fourth. Burnt Fry 699 fifth. Conreef 6. SimFXTC 7th. And F12 4YS in. Now it says 9th. He should be 8th there though on the table. But Bert Halbum 89 closing that gap to Saxo. Saxo really needs to start trying to get those first wins back in both of the races. Let's have a look at the Pro-Am table. NGR Big Z leading the way with 276. Peter Jam 026 with 226. Shadow Stalker DBS with 143. Happy HPK with 115. Greener Army 114. NGR Mad Marshall 54. NGR Dark Sykes, who's not had many races, in with 54 as well, and Ferret Wicks with 22, as it's his first 2 races. So that brings round 7 to an end. Join us again next week for round 8 for the Virtual Focus Cup, hosted by us at Next Gen. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you soon.